Today's video is brought to you by Amy from Amy's Sour Loaf. I purchased a really good looking sourdough baguette from her. I got some stuff left over in the fridge, some tomatoes, some onions. What better way to make some homemade bruschetta with this baguette? Let's cook. Welcome back to the kitchen, everybody, to another episode of Cooking with Chef Threads. I'm Devlin. If you're new here, welcome. We're making bruschetta today. This is a very fast, easy recipe, but it's very, very good. I used to have it on my appetizer list all the time. It was always a crowd favorite. I'm going to start this dish off with just some fresh garlic here. I'm going to peel it, give it a rough chop real fast. I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this stuff because it's just a lot of chopping and whatnot. But like I said, this is a very easy recipe. You could have this done in no time, and it's a very, very good, dish for the whole family, or for an appetizer for friends and family that are coming over. Pairs very nice with some wine, but your choice is yours. Just chop up our garlic here. I want to mince that garlic up pretty good because I want the taste of garlic in there, but I don't want big chunks of garlic hitting your taste buds, or your palate, I should say. And then the tomatoes, like I said, I'm going to probably fast forward through a lot of this. You don't need to see me chop all these tomatoes. And I forgot to cut the core out, and you see me just pick it out of there. So make sure you guys always remove the core of those tomatoes. Or the pit, I should say. Just a nice fine dice on the tomatoes. You don't want too big of chunks, but you don't want too little of a chunks either, if that makes sense. So just a nice medium-sized dice. Next, we're going to go in with some red onion here. And here's a trick to do here where if you score the onion all the way up, make little slits in it, and then reverse that, and we're going to go down the regular side of the onion, and it makes a lot easier job to get fine diced slices of onion. Next, we're going to add some fresh basil. Pick this off the stem. Like I said, this is going to be a semi-rough chop on this because I want those big hints of basil in my bruschetta mix. And what I like to do is I like to stack the leaves on top of each other, biggest to smallest, and then run the blade through it. And that's it, just quick pass like that. Like I said, I want some nice big chunks of fresh basil in there. Perfect. There's all of our ingredients. Now we just got to add everything to a bowl. So get our tomatoes in there. Get our red onion in there. Garlic. And our fresh basil. Then we're going to go in with some balsamic vinegar. I go quite a bit because I really want that balsamic flavor in there. A little bit of olive oil. And then we're going to go in with some salt and pepper, obviously. Get this all mixed together, everything incorporated, and then I kind of put it aside for a little while. I just let it sit for about maybe 20 minutes to get everything. Let the balsamic soak into those tomatoes and the onion. Get everything let that garlic release a little bit, as well as the basil. Let all the flavors marry together. And then with the baguette, I cut it into four sections. And then I'm going to hit that on with a little bit of olive oil on top, because we're going to toast this in the oven for a little bit, so that way it can get a little bit of a nice crust on the top of it before we put in our bruschetta mix, because you don't want that bread to be too soggy. So like I said, we're going to hit this a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper, and some oregano, dried oregano. And I'm not going too crazy on the salt and the pepper because we've already salt and peppered our mix as well. All right, we're going to pop that into our oven, 350 degrees for about 5 to 10 minutes until you can see that there's a little bit of browning on top, nice little crust. And then now we're going to hit it with our bruschetta mix. If you notice the spoon, I like to put the bruschetta mix on the side of the bowl, trying to get some of that liquid out of there again, so that way it's not getting so soggy. So just try to, or you could even use a slotted spoon too. Whatever's easiest for you. And I try to load the mix on there. I love this dish a lot. There's so much flavor in there. And it's just a very, very fresh tasting bruschetta mix. And just try and get all that mix used up. And then with the fresh mozzarella here, I just buy the balls, or you can buy the slices, and I just hand pick it instead of making little slices or whatever. I like to hand pick it and place it where I want to place it. And that's what you see me doing now. If anybody's new here, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're going to start doing some live cooking shows on our channel here pretty soon, where I'm going to be, essentially, you guys pick the dish, or we can pick the dish on our social media platform, to take a poll or whatever, and then I will cook that dish live. And before I go and do that, I kind of want to get more subscribers added to our channel before we do our lives, but be on the lookout for that. That's coming soon. All right, once you get all your mozzarella on your bruschetta mix, or on your bruschetta, put them back in the oven, 350 degrees still, for about 10 minutes, or until you see that mozzarella getting a little, baked like that. Looks great. Get this bruschetta sliced up here, and that's about it, guys. This dish, like I said, it's very easy to make. It's so good. It has a lot of flavor in it. It goes very well with any type of other dish that you want to serve with your family or friends, or an appetizer or an antipasta to go with it. It's phenomenal, guys. Thank you again for watching. Please give this video a like, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you. Man, that recipe is so good. Thank you, Amy, for the baguette. I'm going to tag her stuff in the description down below. If you guys are local, please give her a follow or check her out. Thank you for watching, and as always, guys, don't forget the threads.